WI in Onchan. So if you go to the traffic lights in Onchan, it's the one opposite the old Martins Bank, the old Barclays Bank on the corner. The WI headquarters here today. Lillian, you've been sitting there in the corner, quiet as a mouse, saying absolutely nothing.
It's their interview. I just put it together with help of Sarah. Yes.
Yeah, you're responsible for all this, aren't you?
Well, partly, yes.
And again, just going back, you've been with WI for how long, did you say?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
And what drew you to it?
Well, after my husband died, sadly to say, I lost a lot of confidence. And it was one of the ladies in the village that said to me, why didn't I go with her to her WI in Laxey? Just to see, it's only a couple of hours a month, and if I didn't like it, that was fine. But I was sure to know most people there, which was right. And actually, as Pauline said, lifesaver really, because I did get my confidence back.
You don't strike me as somebody who's short of confidence.
Well, not now. But after my husband died, I did lose a lot of confidence in myself, yes. Yeah. And WI, you know, that's what it is. It's helping young people, helping anybody, women of any age really, to get back onto where they should be, to gain confidence, gain empowerment. That's what it's all about, really. And you can gain that in any discipline, whether it's crafts
Don't say girl power.
Well, it is in a sense. It is. It is in a sense.
The Onchan Spice Girls.
Well, maybe. I don't know. No.
So you'd say to somebody then who's thinking about this,
yes, give it a go.
People want to know that you're not a load of old fuddy-duddies.
We're not a load of old fuddy-duddies. I mean, actually, I didn't take part, but the last WI that I belonged to, Laxey, Minorca, we've done all sorts of different things. We've been up to the Adventure Centre, shooting, arrow shooting, rifle shooting. We've been on those, what do you call those bikes up on, you stand on them? Segways. Yeah. We've done all sorts. I mean, they even wanted to go and do the zip wires, you know, I mean, and that's a bunch of middle-aged ladies.
How do you get...
So God knows what young ladies would want to do.
No such thing as middle-aged. As long as you're mentally about 22, that's fine.
Yeah.
Lillian,
but we have lots of events, you know, throughout the year too.
Lillian, how do you get your news, by the way? What do you read a newspaper?
I have a newspaper twice a week, that's all.
Just the...
I have the Manx...
Independent and the Examiner,
yes.
Do you watch much news on television?
Some news, not a lot.
Are you computer literate? Do you use computers at all?
Yes, I do. I mean, I started using computers during my nursing career many years ago. I've graduated from a PC to Apple, which I think is brilliant. Do you use Apple? No?
You prefer Apple to PC, do you?
I do, yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're creative.
It's so easy. Well, yes, I'm creative, yeah. But it's so easier than using an ordinary PC.
Pauline, do you buy a newspaper?
No, I get my news off the television mostly.
Do you? What do you watch, BBC or ITV or Sky?
Both, it depends.
Have you got Sky?
No. I've got the Freeview and I don't watch Sky. The television's always on, but I can't guarantee I'm actually watching it. Because I do lots of things. I keep myself occupied. I have got a computer which I fight with, which my children would vouch for, because my sons get fed up of me ringing them up to get me out of a mess. But I do try with technology. I'm more of a paper person, but I think that's just the nature of me.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
We don't.
I think he's a powerful man that's got himself into a powerful position. Whether he's right or not, I think you've got to live in America to know. Because if you speak to Americans, some Americans, they love him. You know, and there's people that hate him. But I do think he's been a powerful man for a long time. I think he knows what the world's all about, and he's got himself into a position of even more power.
What do you think of Boris Johnson?
I think Boris Johnson's been a dark horse. I think he's acted the buffoon, but I think he's a lot cleverer than people give him credit
He
for.
plays the clown very well, doesn't he?
Yes. And I don't think he's a clown. I just think he's going to be a dark horse. Whether what's happening's right or wrong with Brexit, because, you know, living in England, I was there before Brexit. It cost us money. Coming out of Brexit's cost us money. And so I just think what will be, will be.
Right, we've talked about everything today, including get your heart checked out. If you're married, if you're a wife, get your husband's heart checked out, and vice versa. We've been with Vicky and Doreen and Julia and Jill and Maggie and Lillian and Pauline and Barbara and Rita today at Onken WI. If you want more information, they're on Facebook. They're all over the internet, and we've had an absolute whale of a time. Thanks to producer Sean, Sarah Hendy. Thanks to Ben Hartley on the video, Andrew Mighty Beasley on the engineering. I'm Andy Wint, and we're back in the studio tomorrow at 12 midday. Thanks to WI Today. Thank you, girls. Thank you very much. Round of applause.